Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with soul.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We on major league and we did it and we did it. It's all about that action, keep it moving, keep it moving. Pursue your dreams, that's how you do it. Yeah. Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We on major league and we did it and we did it. It's all about that action, keep it moving, keep it moving. Pursue your dreams, that's how you do it. Yeah. It all starts with a statement. Next step C is visualization. Step 3, continue affirmations accompanied by faith. All based in action, moving in direction of the damn thing. Don't let nothing get in your way, doing the damn thing.
Eddie Kane.
When it seems like
Yeah.
fail, keep your mind focused on it so you don't fail. Cause it's easy to stop, hard as ever to keep going. So many failures, why should I keep going? I got vision, therefore I see it finish. Only way to do that is to see the finish. If you got a plan, put your all in it. That's an obstacle course, put your all in it. Across the line, yeah, we all finished. Choose a place, all that matters is that you finish.
Yo, what's up, y'all? What's going on, man? Hey, Sean, do me a favor, get me a carrot, please. Rinse it off. What's up, y'all, man? Friday night men's meeting, man. Here we go, man. We off top of the morning, man, top of the afternoon. Everybody's in the building, man. We doing question and answer. Park Jimmy, thank you, man. Elevated thoughts. I'm shouting everybody out, man. It's my birthday. We shouting everybody out. It's Don was first in here. Yo. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Pharaoh Ramses, I see you out there in Phoenix, Arizona. Enrique, what up, man? What's going on? Thank you, man. Nestor, what up? Yeah, happy solar return. We make one good evolution around the sun, man. Yeah, you know what it is. Charles Wallace, thank you, man. I was literally, thank you, man. Say what's up to the people, man.
What's up?
All right, y'all, we got the organic carrots, man. It don't stop, man. And we got the water. So, excuse me for chewing in your ear, man, but this is what we're going to do. Park Jimmy, I was literally watching your videos, then I got a notification that you were live. Appreciate you, Park. Eddie Kane, thank you, man. My main man, Jeff Colburn, I see you, homeboy. Stizzy, Lyman Green, man. Hey, y'all got to follow my man Lyman Green on his Instagram, man. Big Brother L. Big Brother L on Instagram. Make sure y'all go follow my man. Doing the one-on-one mentorship session with him. Appreciate you, Lyman, man. We had a good conversation last night. I'm going to reach out to you tomorrow, man. Hit me tomorrow. We finish up, man. Devontae James. Appreciate you, Devontae, man. So we here. Stizzy, what up, man? Yeah. Stizzy out there in Brooklyn. I see you. Man, we here. My birthday today. 53 years old. You know. Very interesting, man. You understand? Just came from the barbershop. Look at that teeth white. Nigga right, man. Teeth white, skin clean. A little stressed out, but that's a part of the game. You know what I'm saying? Man, my nigga Ty in here, DC in the building. I see you, DC. Listen, man, I'm telling you right now, man, all the young brothers that's on here, if you in your 20s, man, listen to me, man. I got you by 30 racks, man. I got you by 30 calendars, man. If you're 23 and under, I got you by 30 joints, 30 bullets, 30 calendars, and listen to what I'm telling you. Improve yourself. Listen to me, man. Listen to me, man. Do yourself some justice for once. Instead of tearing yourself down instead of holding yourself back, instead of procrastinating on yourself, instead of fronting on yourself, instead of lying to yourself, instead of hating yourself, instead of destroying yourself, do yourself some justice, man. And listen to what I'm finna tell you. Go back to school. Figure out a craft, a career path, something that you want to do, something that excites you, something that you want to wake up every day, get out the bed, have your cup of coffee with your toast with the butter and jelly, strawberry or grape, it don't matter which jelly. And then you go out the door and you drive to a particular place and you practice your craft, whether you are doing it for yourself or whether you're working for somebody. Either way is good. Go back to school. Go back to school. I'm not joking. I'm not playing. I ain't nothing funny. Listen, man. I don't care. I don't care if you like me or it don't matter to me, man. It is irrelevant to me. Your feelings, all of that. I don't care nothing about none of that. Take your ass back to school. Get up off your ass. Leave the dumb shit alone. Stop being lazy. Stop acting like Chump Willie and go back to school. If you don't want to go back to school, then go get your certification, your certificate. Whatever it needs, I know, like, to be a personal trainer, you gotta pass a course. You gotta get certified or whatever, how they do it. I don't know what the hell they do. Go and get your certification. If you don't want to go to school, and you may not have to, you could be good at whatever it is you decide you want to do without going to school. If you don't want to go to school, you don't want to go get your certification, then do your own self-reach education. Educate yourself like the brothers in prison do. Self-reach your knowledge like the brothers in jail do. Decide what it is that you want to do for a living and of your own volition, your own devices, your own enthusiasm, your own quest for knowledge. Take your motherfucking ass to the library, sit down and read books all day on what it is you want to do and become an expert at it, become a pro at it, become versed at it. Get him, Sean. Become knowledgeable at it. Know it upside down, left and right, forwards and backwards. If we woke you up at 3:18 in the morning and asked you a question about your craft, you want to know it cold.
Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We all made the league and we did it and we did it. action, keep it moving. Pursue your dreams, that's how you do it. Yeah.
You in your 20s, man. Turn the TV off, man. I don't care nothing about none of that, what they talking about. We not letting none of that affect us emotionally. We not letting none of that blow our candle out. We not letting none of that rain on our picnic, on our barbecue, on our cookout. You understand? You got to keep moving in spite of what's going on around you. They ain't gonna do nothing. They just want some money. They bluffing. This one bluffing. That one bluffing. They all lying. All of them lying. Trying to gain the way. If you read The Art of War, written by Sun Tzu, it's an ancient Chinese military classic. It's a book on strategy. It talks about the way. If you read the Tao Te Ching, which is also an ancient Chinese classic, in there it talks about the way. If you read the I Ching written by Lao Tzu, which I've read them all, they talk about the way. If you read a book of 5 rings, an ancient Japanese military strategy book, a book on strategy written by Miyamoto Musashi, Gorin no Yosho. In it talks about the way. And what governments have to do and what people have to do when you go to war against someone or a country or a state or whatever, you have to gain the way, which means you have to win the hearts and minds of the people to agree with whatever move you making. So one way to do that is just to lie, to tell your people what they need to hear in order to support whatever move you make. That's like you ever get into it with somebody in your family, a family member, and y'all get into it, and then your aunt or your uncle come or your mother come, a grown-up come, this is when you was kid, and then immediately y'all start fighting for the way. Well, he hit me first, and then I went over there, I picked up the thing. You told me I could play with that? And then I picked it up, and he came and took, and then the other one would say, no, I didn't, I had it. You had, after he put it down, then I picked it up, and then he came. The 2 kids are trying to get the way. The person in charge to agree with their position in order to win that confrontation. I digressed for a little bit, but I'm going right back. That's all you see going on. Just know that. Just know that. Just know that. Just know that this thing is so deep that we could never know the layers, man, and the level of devious intentions that have gone into what we're seeing being played out on our media screens. But work on yourself. Go back to school and get your nursing degree, your AA degree, your LPN, right? Become a nurse's aide. Then you go for your LPN, your licensed practical nurse certification. And after you become an LPN, then you go back to school for your RN and become a registered nurse. What do you want to do? Go and learn it. Get a student loan. You don't need no money. You don't need no money. If you ain't no convicted felon like me, you can get a student loan. You can get a student loan. And now they even forgiving student loans. You can get you a student loan, and it's worth it because you are using it for something of which you are showing a great amount of interest in it. It ain't like going to college for a degree and you got to take all these classes that don't mean nothing and have nothing to do with your major, but you taking them and you taking out all this student loan debt to pay for this thing. And all you really need is like these 7 or 8 core classes, but they make you take 30 classes in order to get the full degree. Help yourself. Help yourself. Go out into this world and help yourself. Stop wasting time. Stop wasting time. I graduated high school in 87. I was 18. June of 87, 60 days later, I was enrolled at Morris Brown. August of 87, I went to college in September of 87, and I did 2 years of school. I did 2 years of college, dropped out because my weed addiction turned into a full-blown cocaine addiction, and it knocked me out the box. My alcoholism and my drug addiction continued to destroy me like it did when I started getting high in the 7th grade as a 12-year-old. I was just a child. I got clean in 1990, and I ain't got high since. I've been clean 31 years. I don't drink, I don't get high, I don't smoke no weed. Do my skin look like I get high or get drunk? Ask yourself why it look like that. Because I don't get high. I went back to school. I dropped out of college for a year and a half. And then I told my mother, I said, Mom, I want to go back to school. She said, you sure? Because I ain't finna pay them people all this goddamn money and you up there in Atlanta acting like a goddamn fool. Now you got to be sure now. You got to tell me. Then call me back. Call me next week and let me know for sure, because I ain't going to put your ass in there and you went and dropped out like you did the first time.
Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We all made the league and we did it and we did it.
I called her back a week later. I said, yo, Mom, for real, I want to go back to school. I'm clean. I ain't getting high. She said, all right, I'm going to come up there. All right now. All right, I'm going to register you one more time. She registered me for school, and I finished my degree, my bachelor's degree in 1993. I was 24. I got a job in Atlanta. I was working the graveyard shift from 7 at night to 7 in the morning. I got this job caddying on the golf course. You know, I'm the best golf caddy ever in the world. Ever in the history of golf. I'm the best ever golf caddy ever.
Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it.
So I was caddying for one of the members on the golf course. He owned this big company. And you know me, you know my mouthpiece is strong. You know, I could talk. I caddied for him, and then when I got in from playing golf with him, I had a job. about $30,000 a year. This was in 1994. But the graveyard shift, I was working from 7 to 7. 7 at night to 7 in the morning. And I hated that graveyard shift. No matter how much sleep I got, I always got sleepy around 3, 4 o'clock. So I quit that job and I came back to New Jersey and went to the golf course, got me my old job caddying up here, and got a couple jobs, but I had caught a felony down in Atlanta. I was selling drugs in Atlanta. I got busted. So I couldn't get, I was working for a bank. They fired me. They did the background check and fired me. I didn't lie on the application. The application said, have you ever been convicted of a crime involving thievery, theft, or embezzlement? And I was like, no. Mine was possession with the intent to distribute a controlled substance. So I didn't lie. But they fired me. So I went back to the golf course, caddying. See, I always work, man. I ain't like these niggas out here, man. These young niggas, man, don't want to work. Man, never that. I'm gonna have me a job, man. I got to have me a job, man. What I'm gonna do with no job? What is that? So I went back to the golf course and I went back to school. I went to graduate school to work on my master's degree. I got in that master's program in 1995. I was 26. It took me 2 years to complete it. I finished in 1997. I was 28, and I had my master's degree. I was working. So through all of my 20s, while other young people my age was drinking and getting high and clubbing and doing this and that, those were things I couldn't do as regularly as my peers. I would go to the club. Where would I go? When I was in Atlanta, I would go to 112, the real 112, up there on Cheshire Bridge and Piedmont, up that way. And then over here, I used to go to New York. I used to go down in Newark. I used to go to Club 88. I used to go to Peppermint Lounge, Sensations down in Newark. Or go over to the Zanzibar, go over to the city. Shadows, Nails, you understand? So I used to go out, you know what I'm saying? But I was in school throughout most of my 20s, man. And, you know, it was a different world than what you guys live in. You know, during that era, you had to go to school in order to get a good job. You had to have a degree. Let me not say had to. It was more, the probability of you getting a good job with a degree was higher if you had a degree. And if you had an advanced degree, it was even greater. So it ended up paying off. And I ended up using my education to become rich financially. Spiritually, I was broke. Physically, I was broke. Mentally, my choices wasn't the best, but I became rich financially. And it was a result of me putting in the footwork while I was in my 20s, you know. And, you know, a lot of the dudes that didn't go to school or do none of that, they working menial jobs. Some of them kept, you know, found the street life, stayed out there. You know, ended up doing a lot of time in prison or getting killed or getting high, turning to using. Or now they just doing jobs they hate. You know, so if you're in your 20s, go back to school. And don't do no online school, that old weak ass shit. Nah. You want to go to class. You want to go sit in a live lecture with an instructor, professor, with other students there, other minds there, so y'all can have, open discussion about your career path. That's where a lot of the learning takes place. And then you meet a little couple fly honeys in there, and you get to study with them. You ask them you want to study, and then you study with them, and you hit that, and you studying. So you getting some, and you studying at the same time.
Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We on major league and we did it and we did it. It's all about that action, keep it moving. Pursue your dreams, that's how you do it.
Stop wasting time sitting around looking stupid, man. Looking dumb. Looking at your phone for 15, 20, 30 minutes straight. Stuck like Chuck. Dumb. Stop that. Stop that. Figure out something that you want to do. Tito smiles. Is trade school a good idea? Ain't no doubt.
Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We on major.
If you want to go back to you want to go to mechanic school, you want to go to HVAC school to learn how to fix commercial heating and air conditioning, do that. You want to go to become a licensed plumber, go to plumbing school, get your certifications. You want to become a mechanic, go to mechanic school. And when you come out of mechanic school with your piece of paper, you don't go down to the local gas station and look for a job or the local oil change spot. You go to the Mercedes-Benz dealership. You go to the Audi dealership. You go to the Range Rover dealership. You go to the Porsche dealership and say, yo, I want a job. I heard y'all paying $55 an hour here. And when they tell you, say, yeah, well, we ain't got nothing opening right now, but if you want, you can get a job making minimum wage. We'll pay you $5. We'll pay you $10 an hour. And you got to go and get everybody coffee every morning. You got to go get everybody lunch every morning. You can start off there. You know what you're supposed to tell them? I'll take it.
Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We on major league and we did it and we did it. It's all about that action, keep it moving. Pursue your dreams, that's how you do it.
Ain't nothing wrong with starting off at the bottom, young nigga. Ain't nothing wrong with starting off at the bottom. Ain't nothing wrong starting off at the bottom, baby. Matter of fact, that's where I want to start. So I can learn everything from the ground up. I can learn everything from the ground up. I wouldn't have no problem getting coffee for people that were doing what I wanted to do, and that could eventually, if I befriend them, help me get a full-time position. I'm going to do that because I understand the end game and my self-esteem high enough. Just because I get coffee and get y'all donuts, I run the Dunkin' Donuts for y'all. I run the Burger King with y'all. I bring whatever y'all order, I bring it back perfect. You said you wanted a medium Sprite. That's what I'm gonna bring you back, a medium Sprite. I'm not gonna bring you back a medium root beer if you ask for a medium Sprite, because then you're gonna say he dumb. I said medium Sprite. He brought me back medium root beer. He can't be no mechanic. I'm gonna bring back whatever you order. I'm gonna bring it back to the T with straws and napkins and all that. Extra salt and pepper, mustard, ketchup packs, all that. Y'all got to ask for nothing because y'all gonna say, damn, that nigga thorough, man. He don't never miss an order. And he always bring me back now. So when a position come open, they're gonna be like, let me go talk to the boss, man. Tell him to give Sean that job, man. Because I want to work with Sean. And then all the dudes that you was going to get coffee and bagels for and pizzas for, when the manager come out and say, yo, how's Sean do? Y'all think he'd be good for this fit over here, for this new mechanic job? Man, all gonna be like, man, no doubt, man. That's my man right there. Then you in there, $55 an hour.
Life is like a movie and we in it.
And you started off making $5 an hour, being the flunky. You was the flunky. I was the flunky gopher. I was the flunky gopher for $5 an hour. But now, goddamn, 9 months later, I did that for 9 months. 9 months later, now I'm goddamn starting management trainee, $55 an hour.
Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We on major league and we did it and we did it. It's all about.
So you gotta start from somewhere, man. You gotta start from somewhere. I'm eating the carrot, man. I'm eating the carrot. Alicia Cruz's birthday, boy, I want some coffee. Okay, I see you. I see you. Tito Smiles, man. Thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate you, man. See what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all a story, man. Y'all want me to tell you a story? Y'all want me to tell you a story? My man Hassan Nassard here, man, over there in Algeria. Hassan in Algeria, man. He called me today, wished me happy birthday all the way from Algeria, man. Man, I step foot in Algeria tomorrow, man. When them Algerian honeys see me, they're going to be like, who is that right there? Damn, look at him. They're going to say, girl, he too young for you. They're going to say, he about 32. That's what they're going to say. He look about 32. I said, that's one of them slaves from America. That's one of them black niggas from America, ain't it? Yeah, it's one of them slaves. She going to say, yeah, I want to give him some. That's what she going to say. Noah, thank you, man, for the happy. Man, my man Gaddy Music in here. Ethan, what's up, man? Everybody in here, man. Listen, man, you know what's dope, man? I would try to learn. If I was young, I would teach myself how to write code for computers, and I would make me an app. I would think of all of the people in my age group, what they need, what they talking about, and I would block out the world. I would block everybody out of my life for as long as it took me to learn, to teach myself how to write code. And then I would use that. I would go to the library. I would order books off of Amazon, or I would go to bookstores and read all of the books. And then I would build me an app. Learn how to build an app. Thank you, man. Chat full, man. Chat full, man. How I got 65 people in here and only 57 likes? Hazel Ali in here. Yeah, man. Where's my old beat like a star? Yeah, man. Joseph Barcelo, happy birthday, Sean. Thank you for all you do. All right, Joseph Barcelo, I see you, man. Stacey said, smash that like button, man. 66 people in the live chat. What's going on, man? Who got a question, man? Let's start taking some questions. I done talk. I was going to tell y'all a story, though, too, right? I was going to tell y'all a story. Yo, Noah, what up, man? My man Ethan wants to know, is anybody a fitness trainer in the house? Chris Gray. I was on my last semester of accounting, and then of course COVID-19 happens, and they made me do accounting online. I dropped that week shit in 3 weeks. Yep. Ty, what up? Boca the artist, I see you. Chat full, man. Thank everybody. Yo, Carmichael, what's up? My man Carmichael in here. Kyle, what's up? Ruin your day. My recovery is good from the workouts, man. I don't have no problem recovering from workouts because I go to sleep. Sleep is where you recover. Deal with the mental stress of getting injured. What kind of injury? I haven't been injured in a while. Robert Anthony Hernandez. Thank you, Hernandez. Thank you, man, for the happy birthday. Noah Albert says everything is wide open right now. There's mad opportunity out here. Appreciate you, JMV. Thank you, man. Juan Arqueta, what up, man? Brian Fitness, what up? Nah, I don't work out every day. Every day that I work out every day, but every day is not a all out, full routine workout. I really don't start doing that till it gets hot. Where do we find single traditional conservative women nowadays? I don't know. A knee injury in my case, and it shapes my training and day life until I get surgery. Well, you got to do upper body, do forearms, do curls, do forearms and wrists. Look at my man Arrow. What's up? Visual Organic. Visualize it, didn't get it, Sean. There you go. Arrow C. Manigo. What's up, man? Shout out to your daughter, homeboy. 416 favorites. I got the fly carrot. Y'all want me to tell you a story, man? I can't use like a star because they flag it because somebody it's copyright. They copyright strike the video when I use that. Y'all want me to tell you a story about starting from the bottom? Let me tell you a story about starting from the bottom. See, a lot of y'all dumb. You're misinformed and you're influenced by social media and these fake rappers, and you think that you got to start off at the top. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Even if I owned the company, if I had my own company and Little Sean came to work with me, you think I'm gonna make him a vice president from the gate? Absolutely not. That'd be dumb of me. Because he don't know anything. I'm gonna make him start down in the mailroom, right? Or in the cafeteria. You're gonna start from the bottom, and I'm gonna take my time and let you grow and mature within this company. So when you do, what my ultimate aim is for you to take my spot as the CEO. So the day you take over as the CEO, then you know the organization from the bottom to the top. You get a question about the mailroom, you get a question about the cafeteria, you get a question about the parking lot or security, detail. You know it all because you started at the bottom. You got to start from the bottom. When I started caddying in 1986. That's why you see when companies hire supervisors and managers or VPs to come in to an organization and have people under them and the person they hired, the manager, the supervisor, or the VP, doesn't know, the workings of that department, they never have success because the people that have been working there in that particular department resent that. They resent that the manager came in, don't know nothing, but now they got to report to somebody and pretty much train their supervisor or their manager. That hardly ever works out. It mostly always works out when a person starts from the bottom and works their way up to the top, because people know where he started and they're willing to follow and take direction from that person. Schmag the Don, what I appreciate you, man. So I started caddying. I was 16 years old. It was 1986. I was 16 or 17. And I started at the bottom. The first day I went to the golf course to caddy, I didn't even get out. I didn't even get a bag. The caddy master didn't even put me out. And it was like 60 dudes there, man. Everybody went out but me. And I said, man, what kind of shit is this? And I went home and my man got out. He came, when he got off the golf course, he came by the crib. He had money and I didn't. I said, yo, I didn't get out. He said, yo, that happens a lot when dudes first come for the first time. Come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow, man. I don't know, man. I was up there. I waited up there I was there like 7:30 in the morning. I waited till like 2 o'clock. He said, man, come back tomorrow. I went back up tomorrow. Same thing. I didn't get out with the morning group. About 50 groups went out. I waited, and he finally put me out in the afternoon at like 1, 2 o'clock. And I had 2 putters, which is like the lowest amount of money you can make. It's like the pee-wee job, right? Nobody wants to do just putters because it didn't pay, and it's really like the flunky type job. But I went out, I did it. I got paid, I went home, and I kept going. I kept going back to the golf course. And the more the caddy master kept seeing me, the more he kept giving me loops, putting me out. But he would always give me putters, 2 putters, 4 putters. And I didn't want no putters. I wanted to carry the bag. The big money was carrying the bag. But at this point, I'm 16, 17. The bags are bigger than me. I can't carry no bag for no 18 holes. 18 holes of golf is like almost 2 miles, man. Of putting up a bag, putting it down, putting it up, putting it down, putting it up. And I wouldn't have been able. I was barely 100 pounds. So I wouldn't have been able to do it, but I wanted to do it. So I kept coming. He kept giving me putters. Then eventually, instead of me going out once a day, he started putting me out twice a day. Once in the morning, once in the afternoon. I kept coming. The season was over. I went back to school. Wintertime came. The next summer came around. I went right back to the golf course soon as springtime came. So now he knew my face, my name, and all that. So now I started to get better loops, right? I had grew a little bit, put on some weight. So now I was able to carry bags. And I did that. And eventually, whenever he wanted me, whenever he needed, he said, Sean, I need you to stay. I would always stay. He would ask other dudes, yo, if I put you out in the morning, I'm going to need you to go in the afternoon. I got a big tournament. And they tell him, yeah, I'm going to stay. And then they would go out and do 18, and then they would slip off and leave him stuck. But I never did that. If he said, Sean, I need you for the afternoon, I'm going to put you out in the morning, but I need you after. All right, John, I'm gonna do it. I would always stay. And what that did was I got to the point on that golf course to where, number one, I got so good at caddying, right? Because I really loved it and enjoyed it. But he knew he could rely on me. He would give me the best loops. I got the biggest tippers. I got the best players. Like, I worked my way up to that. And then my skill set got fly too, because I was a good caddy. I knew how to pick your club. I knew how to tell the distance. I was dope. And then when the seniors will come around, the senior PGA Tour and the NFL golfers will come around, ESPN will come, it'd be a big thing. Only the best caddies was able to caddy for the pros. These were pro golfers that didn't have their own personal caddy year round, so they would always use a club caddy. And you couldn't be no regular bag toter and caddy for a pro. They wasn't going to do that. The pros would tell the caddy master, I need the best caddies you got. And it was only like maybe 3 or 4 of us that would get a bag. And I always got a bag because I worked my way up and I knew what the fuck I was doing. I was good. You know what I'm saying? And so don't feel, Carmichael, what up? Don't feel like a chump because you got to start at the bottom, man. That's the best place to start. That's where you learn. That's where you learn. What's up, man? What's going on? Who got a question? Where my water at? Where my water at? Yo, y'all make sure y'all join my channel, man. Become a channel member. Y'all see that blue join button down there? Hit that join button, man. Join the channel, $10 a month, man. You got it. You can afford it. I'm going to let y'all see my videos. Shout out to my man, Green Crystals, man. Shout out to my man, MZ. Loyal supporter. First channel member. Signed up. He showed a lot of love to me and Little Sean, man. But shout out to MZ. He's my first member. All the members, I'm going to release all of my videos to y'all first day or two in advance so y'all can check them out. Y'all could be ahead of the game, give you shout outs and whatnot. I'm shouting everybody out tonight because it's my birthday. But probably next time I come through, I'm only going to be shouting out the members and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on Instagram. There go my Instagram right there too, at Sean G. Flyest Instagram ever. I'm the best on Instagram too. Yo, Stizzy, what up? Hit that like button, man. Put on 100 likes. There go my Instagram right there. Stizzy put my Instagram right there. That's my Instagram right there. Follow me on that joint. Wayne G, what up? Be strong, what up, man? Thank you, man. Thank everybody. If I missed you while I was talking, you wish me happy birthday in the live chat, man. Thank you. Thank you for all the support. Max P, what up? Thank you for all the support over this year. I started this channel. This channel is not even a year old yet. This channel is like 10 months old. So it'll be a year old in May. So we're doing good. We almost at 5,000 subscribers. You know, the channel is growing. David Rodriguez, what up? Follow me on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, all that. All that. All that. Yeah. What's up? Who got a question, man? Who got a question? Franklin Scott, what up? Eric Bramer, what up? I see you. Hey, Sean, would you say being a father is easy? Hell no, it ain't easy. Nope. The question was, is being a father easy? No, but it's not difficult. But there are some things, there's no instruction manual on how to be a mother. There's no assembly steps to how to be a father. There's no instructions. There's no manual. You do this thing, you learning because you're doing it for the first time, and they learning, you know. But it teaches me a lot about me. Being a father teaches me a lot about me. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at your kid, hit that like button, man. Joseph Barcelos, hit that like button, man. Put it on 100. We had 82. I need 18 more likes, man. When you're looking at your children, you can see your old self when you was a child in them. Like even the parts about you that you don't like, right? And even the parts about you that you like. Everything. You will see everything inside of these children. And it's really just a reflection of who you were at their age. And it just makes me, it really humbles me and says, damn, Sean, you was just like this. You didn't have no supervision. Aki Debo with the super chat.
Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We all made the league and we did it and we did it.
Aki Debo, we gonna shoot some more videos when the weather get right, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow my man Aki Debo on his YouTube channel, man. Aki Debo on YouTube, man. And we got a couple of videos on my other channel, my calisthenics channel. 84 likes in the building. Aki Debo, thank you for that super chat, man. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes too, man. Appreciate you. Somebody was telling me, we was talking about you today, man. I was in front of the barbershop. Shout out to my man, Ricky, man. Ricky from Passaic, man. We was talking about you today, Aki Debo. And, yeah. They got my man Aki Debo's channel right there. Stizzy put it up, man. Y'all make sure y'all support that man. Follow him on his YouTube channel, man. Click on that link and support my man. Aki Debo did what he had to do. He was aggressive with me, man. He kept coming on my lives and giving me donations. And then one day I just said, yo, man, send me an email, man, with your phone number. I'm going to call you, man. And I called him, and we ended up shooting a bunch of videos together, man. And he used that. He used his being on my platform, that exposure to help him start his own thing. You got to get out of that too, man. And Aki Debo, we got to shoot some more stuff, man. Because when me and you shot my other stuff, them other videos for you, my channel was really shadow banned at that time. I was censored pretty bad by YouTube. I mean, I still am, but my channels are doing a little bit better. I've been getting in, going at them pretty hard about it. So we're going to shoot some more stuff and get you even more exposure. But, I've never been the kind of dude to where if I saw another dude that I knew could help me push my envelope forward, I never let my cool, thinking that I was too cool for school, to step to him or reach out to collab or to help or whatever, and that's got to be done. Hit that like button, man. It's 84 likes. I need 16 more. Let's put it on triple digits. How else are you you got to be willing to reach out, man. You got to be willing to reach out. Ray Nino Barker. My mom passed in 2018. Ever since then, I like to spend my B-day by myself. Some weird shit, yeah. Yeah. Shout out to your mother. Yeah, I didn't do nothing today, man. It was my birthday. What'd I do? I took Sean to school. No, I picked him up from school. We went to baseball practice. We worked out. I went and cleaned some windows. That was it. I ain't going out tonight. I'm gonna do this live. Actually, after this live, I'm going to sleep. Man, Stacey said, shout out to Georgia Gunby, man. Yes, indeed. That's my mother, man. I miss my mother. I miss my mother. Yes, I do. Brian Fitness, what up? Yeah, I still clean them, man. I don't got a full-blown thing. I just do just a couple of windows. I don't clean them every day. I just do them every 2 weeks. No, I ain't buying you no coffee, man. You buy your own coffee, man. Hey, Sean. George Gumby's still alive. Lucky Luciano. What's going on, y'all? Friday night, man. Make sure y'all join the channel. 87 likes. Go get me a bottle of water, please. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. So, yeah, man. Hopefully everybody is having a good day, good weekend. Enjoying yourself. It's going to be cold. We playing baseball all day Sunday. Sean's playing in a tournament Sunday down in Trenton. So we going down to Trenton. Come here. You want to say what's up to the people? Say what's up.
What's up?
Come here. Give him something positive to say. Tell him something, man. You had a good practice today, man. He was getting busy at practice today, man.
Believe in yourself. You out here thinking negative. Thinking like you can't do anything. You hating yourself. Where's that gonna get you to? Where's that gonna get you to? It's gonna get you to nowhere.
Just stop talking like you got all this experience. You ain't got all this experience in
But
life.
still,
All right, but just don't talk to them like that. They got more experience than you, but just tell them, encourage them. Don't be talking. You ain't got the experience I got. You can't talk to them like that. I can talk to them like that.
no.
But tell them,
Just stay positive.
why not be negative?
Because if you'll be negative, then that's bad for you.
You get good results when you're negative.
Exactly.
Though.
No, you don't.
You get great results when you think negative.
No. That's positive. That's the opposite.
You get bad results when you think positive.
No, you don't. You get good results when you think positive. You get bad results when you think negative. In fact, not even bad. Horrible results. Not even bad. It's horrible.
Did that ever happen to you?
Yes, many times. In baseball, many times.
What would happen?
I wouldn't be thinking positive. I wouldn't be thinking positive that I would make the plays in the field or that I would be able to hit the ball. And then, look what happened. I did none of those things because I was thinking, negative the whole time.
What happened when you switched your train of thought?
I did great. I hit the ball really good, and then I made every play.
So the baseball is just as much mental as it is physical?
It doesn't matter because you could be good. You could be good, all as good as you want, but it's not gonna do anything if you're a really good player and your mindset is negative. You ain't no good player.
Yeah, it ain't gonna work.
You ain't no good player.
It ain't gonna work.
You only a good player if you have your mindset right. Because you could be good, you could be real good at the game, and still have your mind messed up. You're not good at the game because how you good at the game, but your mindset is messed up, and now you can't make the fielding plays. Now you're sitting on the bench.
Even in basketball, if
Even
your
in
mind,
basketball.
you ain't gonna be able to hit no free throws if your mind ain't right. Your mind got to be on the game. All right, go ahead. Let me go. Give me a kiss. Oh, I can't get no kiss no more? All right. Don't forget, I used to change your diaper, nigga. Don't never forget that. So wipe your ass when you use your shit on yourself. Yo, what's up, man? We live, man. What's up?
Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We all made the league and we did it and we did it. It's all about that action, keep it moving, pursue your dreams, that's how you do it. Yeah. Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it.
G Gab, thank you for that super chat, man. Appreciate you. Gaddy Music, what up, man? Squeegee's up, Gaddy Music. G Gab, what's up? Thank you. Michael P. Yeah. Yeah. Lil Sean came out swinging bolos, man. You saw him. I got 90 likes, man. G Gab, bless up, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you. Y'all make sure y'all share my videos, man. If you see my videos come up in your feed, man, share them with somebody, man. Spread the love. Ray Nino said 9-iron shots fired. I'm mean with my 9-iron, man. From my 7-iron on down, I'm mean, man. Yo, Carmichael, what up, man? You see it. You gonna have you one of them days, one day, man. All you dudes out there that don't have a daughter, don't have a son, man, and you think you're getting too old, you're not too old. I was 42. I was 42 when I had little Sean, man. I was 42. Yep. Sean, I see you. Mr. GFCI, the God, says, let's get this to 100 likes. Let's go. 5 more. Yep. What y'all doing, man? Next question. Who's up? This is question and answer, man. Next up. Who's up? Join the channel, man. Follow me on Instagram. Go on my website, gunbypublishing.bigcartel.com. Asif Ali, what up? You still following the Ukraine news or you left it alone? I go on there, I check it out every morning, see what the kind of lies they telling, man. That thing is a big mess. Big mess. Get you a shirt, man. Go on my website and get you a shirt. Got the dope shirts. Got that fed look, man. You see it. You see it. These $50, man. Somebody came on my comment section the other day talking about, yo, you sell your shirts for $50? That's too much. I said, man, you can't afford it, man. Get your income game up. Get your net worth up, and you can afford it, man. Django 1813, Sean, I know you probably don't watch too much TV, but you would like this show called The Get Down. It's about the birth of hip hop. Okay. All right. I probably would like something like that. Elliot Klein. There go my man, Elliot Klein. Man, shout out to my man, Elliot Klein, out there in the Midwest. I ain't going to put him on blast. Out there in Wisconsin. Elliot, thank you for buying the book, man. I appreciate you, homeboy. Did you get the book? To Get Down, it's about the birth of hip hop, man. I saw hip hop be born. I saw it. I saw it. I don't need to watch no show about it, man. That's for you young dudes, man. Okay, Elliot, appreciate you, man. Yeah, man, it's always entertaining for me to watch those shows when they show the early images of hip hop, the old New York City from the late 1970s, 1980s, man. I never knew, I don't think any of us ever knew that would be a moment in time that would really change the whole energy on the planet, man. As far as hip hop and what it's done. And then just the backdrop of where it started, man. And, so I was here I'm so thankful that I was here and that I lived through it. I saw it from the very beginning up until I really lost interest in it, man. Really got corny to me. After about the 90s, it just really, I had no more interest in it. It was just a shell of what it was. She didn't look like herself no more. So I kind of backed up off of hip hop, man. Well, hip hop died, really, as far as I'm concerned. I've been on here an hour and 8 minutes already. Michael P said, what would you do with 100K? What would I do with 100K? With $100,000, I really don't know what I would do. The first thing I would do, Michael, with 100,000 is I would be still. I would be still. I would be still. And I wouldn't do nothing. I would be still. And I would go into solitude and solitary confinement because I would say, Sean, you got 100 grand. You got 1/10 of $1 million. If you can double or triple this, which I know you can, Sean, then you'd be over $250,000, 300,000. Then you'd be a third of a way to $1 million. And each time I, got closer to getting a mil or 1.2, every time I doubled or tripled it, I would repeat. I would get still. I would go into solitary confinement. I would go into solitude and I wouldn't do nothing. And the reason why I would do these things is be still and don't do nothing is because I would be getting my mind right. I would get my mind right to make sure that I hit my targets. I would be still. Inflation would eat that money so fast, bro. Alex Barona, what about the 90s hip hop? What about it? Django 1813. I'm only 26, but I used to see Melly Mel at White Castle in the Bronx, and I think Grandmaster Caz is the hard as hell. Yeah. What advice do you give on how to find answers to problems in life or life strategies? Shout out to Melly Mel, man. That's one of my favorite rappers ever. Melly Mel to me is the GOAT of MCing, of hip hop. Because he paved the way for everybody. He paved the way without a doubt. There's no even question about that. Just how great he is. Asif Ali, thank you, man, for the super chat. Asif Ali says, I think we are definitely seeing one side of the story in Western media. Ain't no doubt, Asif. What advice do you give on how to find answers to problems in life? I mean, I don't know what people's problems are. Everybody's got different problems. You know, everybody's got different problems, so I don't have an answer for everybody. I know that one thing that'll definitely help is loving yourself and knowing yourself. You know, loving yourself and knowing yourself. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, man. Asif Ali, USA started a fake war in Iraq just like Russia did, but ain't nobody sanctioned the USA. Gotta love yourself, man. That's key to any type of life strategy or problem in life. You got to be realistic. Every day is not going to be a good day. What do you think of? What do you think the dating game will look like in the next 5 to 10 years? I don't know. I don't know what it's going to look like for you or for nobody. I don't care what it look like for y'all. My dating game going to always be the same, homeboy. I see a fly honey, step into her. Period. Period. It ain't hard for me. You know? And I'm going to talk to her. I want her to talk to me. We can go out to eat. We can do this. We can have sex. We can whatever you want to do. You know? We could be lovers. We could be whatever. You know? I'm never trying to meet no girl on no internet site. That ain't my style. Hell, I'm gonna meet somebody on an internet site. I want to talk to you. Hit that like button, y'all. One more like. Triple digits on the likes, man. Thank you, man. We here, man. How many playbacks we got so far? 431 playbacks. The views. Chat rate, Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. Ray Nino Barkley. That's my nigga North down in Louisville, Kentucky made that song, man. If y'all want to get a copy of that song, man, the album is called Live from My Smartphone. And I can give you the send me an email at the podcast with Soul. I can send you the link where you can get that song. You can follow my man on his Instagram. It's called $7 Entrepreneur. That's his Instagram handle. $7 Entrepreneur. The answers to all my problems are always within me. It's never outside of me. Asif Ali, thank you for that super chat, man. Appreciate you. Next question. Next question. Friday Night Live. Y'all make sure y'all join the channel, man. Who joined the channel? Now, ain't nobody joined, because if somebody would have joined, it will pop up on my live chat. If somebody joined the channel right now, it'll pop up on the live chat. Troubleshooting. Happy birthday, young man. Looking good, brother. Troubleshooting. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to my man, Troubleshooting. What is the toughest mental challenge you face in life? Today or ever? My toughest mental challenge that I faced in my life, I don't know which one was worse, was getting clean from drugs and alcohol. That was hard. That was hard. And my second one was when I caught my Fed case. That was extremely difficult too. Both of those were extremely hard. And I used to wonder like which one was worse. They both were hard. Those were like my toughest mental challenges. Everything else after that is a piece of cake. Rio Drado, thank you, man. Far Rock. But I survived them. I survived them. That's why I really ain't scared of nothing, man. Nothing don't bother me. You know? Nothing don't really bother me. I lose money in the market, that bothers me. But I make money in the market too. That doesn't bother me. But like once I came through that, like especially my Fed case, when I came through that, I came out on the other side, I just knew I could do anything. I knew that nothing was impossible for me. Terrell Williams, man, thank you for that super chat, man.
Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We all made the league and we did it and we did it. It's all about that action, keep it moving, keep it moving. Pursue your dreams, that's how you do it. Yeah. Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We all made the league and we...
Terrell, thank you for that super chat, man. You got a question? Thank you, man. Thank you for wishing me happy birthday. Once I survived my whole federal case, I knew that I could do anything. I knew that I could do anything. Nothing was impossible for me. Vasquez, what up? And that's why, like, right, I'm conceited, right, and I'm arrogant, and I'm confident. To another person who's confident, arrogant, and conceited, I wouldn't be considered arrogant and conceited. I would be considered a kindred spirit, right? But to people with low self-esteem, people with self-hatred, you know, I rub them the wrong way. I turn them off. I offend them, which I don't give a fuck. But my arrogance and my conceit and my confidence and my self-perception is very high, and my love of self is very high, my self-esteem is high, is because I've survived. I survived. I survived. Asif Ali, thank you for that. Another super chat, man. I survived, you know, a tremendous setback, man, a horrific setback. And I can't even just, I mean, y'all know my story. A lot of y'all know my story. Dilly07, what up? 973, I see you. A lot of y'all know my story and you know, oh, he lost $1 million, he went to prison. Yeah, but there was a lot in between. There was 5 years. That whole thing took 5 years. And there was a lot that went on, horrific stuff. And I survived it. So after I came through it, and I look back and I said, Sean, look at that. Look at all your bruises. Look at all your spiritual bruises. Look at all your psychological lacerations and your soul contusions and your soul fractures and your psychological punctures and you survived it, Sean. You survived it. And you're getting ready to go home and you could start all over again. Once I did that, I knew that nothing was impossible for me, that I could do anything. And I knew that I could beat just about everybody because everybody wouldn't have been able to survive what I went through. You know, a lot of motherfuckers kill themselves, man, going through what I went through. You know, and or they live and just never the same. They never make a comeback. It takes all the fight out of them. And it takes a lot for you to find your fight when you down on your back. And you know, that's why I shine on everybody when I get the chance. That's why I talk the shit I talk. You know, and I didn't rat. I could have avoided the whole thing. I could have ratted. I could have become a informant. I could have become a federal informant and not went to prison. I could have done that. Without a doubt. Nah. No. 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 Never that. So my integrity is intact. My manhood is intact. You know, and I don't deal with the psychological pain of knowing that, you know, I'm a piece of shit rat. But I survived all of that, man. So, and like in the process of being down, in the process of blowing up my life, in the process of destroying myself, I found self-love. I found knowledge of self. Yeah. Because you're gonna meet another side of you. You're gonna meet, If you survive it, you're going to meet another side of you that you ain't met. If you make it. Vasquez, the kid is back, 777. Any advice for moving on and starting over? Yeah, there's tons of famous motivational speakers I can listen to, but they not dope. This is the dopest man's, right? It's hard, man. I'm living a miserable life. Vasquez, man, I've been there. When you are miserable, when you at your lowest point, when your life is the most fucked up, that's when you the closest to making your life exceptional, making your life great. Because all you got to do is make a decision to stop doing or participating in whatever it is that you're doing that's making you miserable. All you got to do is stop and change and make another decision, and instantaneously your life gets better. Yeah, you're going to go through the withdrawal pains of a breakup or, divorce or breaking off a marriage or wedding or relationship long term. Yeah, you're going to go through the withdrawals, of stop getting high or stop gambling or whatever, stop drinking. Yeah, but if you can survive that, you're going to be on your way to success. I've lived a miserable life too, man. Yeah, my drug addiction was horrible, man. I got clean in the month of October, 1990. I got clean. October the 16th, 1990. I haven't gotten high or had a drink since then. But I really wanted to stop getting high that June 90. So I kept getting high June, July, August, September, like against my will, man. I was on the floor, man. And I just didn't know if I could stop, if I could quit, because I would say I would quit and I'd relapse. And it was a miserable life, Vasquez, miserable, man. And I was 21. And it was miserable, man. But that misery was the school. Because once I did get clean, because when the pain outweighs the pleasure, when you in that relationship or you in that marriage or you in that job or you in the drugs or whatever, drinking, once the pain gets so great, the psychological pain and the spiritual pain, you're going to stop if you don't die first. And once you change, you're going to always remember that pain. You're going to always remember that pain, man. Intermix, happy birthday, Sean. What would 53-year-old Sean tell 23-year-old Sean? I would tell 23-year-old Sean to start a window cleaning business, start a landscaping business, build an app, become a plumber, become an HVAC guy, become a mechanic and get my own garage and fix my own cars. I would tell the 23-year-old Sean to be an entrepreneur. Yes, I would. And I would tell him to mind his business and stay away from the suckers. Vasquez, I see you. I see you. I've been there. I was living with this girl one time, and we was just together. It wasn't no more love. She wasn't in love with me no more. I wasn't in love with her no more. We ain't even like each other no more. We wasn't even friends no more, but we lived in the same house. And when I would be driving home and I would get a couple blocks away from my crib, I would get depressed. I would get sad and I would pull up and I would park in front of the house and I'd be like, damn, I don't want to go in this house, man. And the energy in the house was so low and it was just so fake because I didn't want to be there. She didn't want to be there. I've been there. That's a waste of time. I said, Fali, I feel you could do all those things even now. Ain't no doubt, man. Man, listen. Listen, man. Listen, man. I want y'all to check me out right here, man. I want y'all to check me out right here, man. I want y'all to check me out right here. Yo, Al, I'm finna call you, man. Man, see this link right here? I'm gonna pin this link at the top. Replace the pin joint. I need y'all to go click on this link right here that's pinned at the top of the live chat. And Al Ra, man, thank you for wishing me a happy birthday, and thank you for that super chat, man. I'm gonna call you on the phone, man. I'm gonna call you on the phone, man. I'm gonna call you right now, man. I'm gonna call you right now, man. Y'all go on that Instagram and check out my man Al Ra from Jeunesse Qua, man. Young brother out of Newark, got his own clothing and apparel. And y'all need to support that, man. 973. He called my other phone. 38. There you go. There you go.
Sean, what's going on?
All right, what's up, baby?
Nothing much, man. I just wanted to give you a little something for your birthday, man. I appreciate you, all you do.
Thank you, man.
Man.
Thank you, man. Tell us what's going on with you. Who are you, man? Where you from? What you got?
Listen, man, my name is Al Rahim. I grew up in Newark, New Jersey. I'm still repping Newark. I'm the owner of Pro Se Apparel, owner of Jeunesse Qua Clothing and Eyewear, and my latest venture is Add Your Tags Manufacturing. I'm providing wholesale merchandise with brand-specific tags. No more buying, wholesale stuff with Gildan or Fruit of the Loom tags. I got to connect where I'm offering wholesale merchandise, handmade with the brand-specific tags inside the merch. That's my latest thing I'm pumping.
Al Ra, 973-876-9169.
Yes, that's correct. That's the number people can reach me on for the business. So if I could just plug my Instagram page.
Go ahead, nigga, take off.
Hey, listen, I want to plug my newest thing. Like I said, the wholesale merchandise. Everything is handmade. We ship nationwide. It's at ADDYUORTAGS at Add Your Tags. Wholesale manufacturing. We just started. We're trying to get this thing pumping.
Al Ra, I appreciate it. Now, you just signed up. You're going to be doing some boxing apparel for, what about them people up in Parsippany? You want to talk a little bit about that?
Well, today I just closed the deal with the Parsippany PAL to provide them with boxing gloves for the kids, uniforms, headgear, protective cups, and something else. Yeah, that might be it. But yeah,
what about the trunks? You gonna do the trunks for them too?
Oh yeah, it's the trunks, the uniforms, the top and bottom, headgear, boxing gloves, protective cups. We also do. You already know I do the custom jackets, custom sweatsuits. Yeah. So anything apparel wise, I can make it happen. Whether
shades.
It's custom or I got shades, custom or wholesale. The shades are with Jeunesse Qua. So yeah, I got some new stuff coming, some new short sets and stuff coming for the spring and summer. So I'm just constantly working, Sean. You know how we do it. It don't stop, like you always say.
Nah, man, and you what about your book? Tell them about your book. You a published author too.
Oh yeah. Oh, no question. Well, I got a book called Players Remorse. Sean actually did a video on it a while back, but it's called Players Remorse. It's like a reflective book on me and my experience with women. It was #1 on Amazon short book list. It's $5. It's still available. It's on Amazon and it's on Apple Books. Once again, it's Players Remorse. It's a dope read, like Sean said. If you get a chance, get a copy. Support the brother.
Yeah. You got to put that on your big cartel. What about your big cartel, Al Ra?
Okay, that's I got the Jeunesse Quoi on Big Cartel, which is JNSQNJ.bigcartel.com. Yeah, so but like I said, I'm really excited, Sean, about this wholesale thing because when I started selling merch, it's things that I wanted. Like I wanted to be able to have a T-shirt or a hoodie with my logo tag on it.
Without a doubt.
And now I'm in a position to offer that to other people. You know what I'm saying? And we do like I said, we do women's stuff, women apparel, men's apparel. And I'm excited about this. I think it's gonna be good. And I like the fact that I'm able to help people, start their brands or help them with their vision.
Well, Al Ra, talk about, and Alex S, man, thank you for that super chat, man. I see you, man.
Talk about that.
Al, talk about I don't want to put a negative term on it. I was going to say the struggles, but talk about talk about what it takes to be an entrepreneur. And how old are you?
I'm 46.
46 years old. When did you start Jeunesse Quoi and Pro Se Apparel and all of this?
I started it last June.
So at 46, you were 46 when you started?
I was 46 when I started, yeah.
So talk about that. Talk about becoming an entrepreneur at 46 and some of the constant hustle, the going to sleep and thinking about what you got to do the next day and all. Right. Talk about all that for the young dudes in their 20s, man.
Well, listen, first of all, the first thing you got to have is you got to have belief in your vision. And you have to be persistent in trying to reach your goal, whatever that is. For me, I find that I didn't get the support that I expected, and but it didn't deter me. You know what I'm saying? I stayed in the game, and like I said, you got to have belief in yourself. You got to be persistent, and you have to be willing to sacrifice. I made a post today and I said, like, I've sacrificed personal pleasures, relationships, all for the sake of trying to build something. You know what I'm saying? So it's not easy. Like I said, it's a lot of sleepless nights, early mornings. But if you dedicated and you're trying to make something happen, then this is what you got to do it.
How good does it feel? And you talked about this, and I already noticed that we don't get the support from the people that know us and that have known us 30 years, but sometimes perfect strangers come out the blue and show you more love than people you've known your whole life. Talk about that.
Right. Well, Sean, like you know as well as I do, that's just part of the game. Like I can't explain why that is. I don't want to say people are hating or people are jealous, but it's just part of the game. Like I find that people who I've known a long time, I don't feel like they support me enough. But I don't let it affect how I look at them because I'm able to separate business from personal stuff. But I do recognize it.
My man. But Team Rivers over in Brooklyn, man, thank you for that super chat, man. Alex, it's great to see Jersey represented well. Happy birthday, Sean. Alex S. Thank you, man. My man from Ohio in here, Bar X. I see you, man. Shout out to you and your whole family. Kilo's Lima's son. Yeah, Al Ra. Yeah, have strangers supported you though?
Oh, no question. I mean, The guy that I met for the Parsippany PAL, I just met him 2 weeks ago.
And already,
And you know what?
done
Let me say something. Let me say something else for the people who thinking about becoming entrepreneurs and starting their business. And this is just my philosophy. Don't be afraid to give. You have to give sometimes just to get. And I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. When I met this dude from the PAL, I was taking some boxing gloves that I had donated to a gym, to a guy who owned the gym, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I went up there to give the guy the gloves, I just talked to him, gave him the gloves, and I left. When I left, he called me and said, yo, man, there's a guy here that's interested in getting some gloves. I said, give him my number. 2 weeks later, we closing the deal for all this merch. This took from me giving some gloves to my man. So sometimes you got to give just to get.
Y'all better listen, man. Y'all better listen.
You got to give just to get.
These are real.
See, for me, Sean, like, you know, I have a career. Like, I don't have to sell merch to sustain my lifestyle.
No, you
right?
didn't have to do this.
No, right. So it gives me a little bit of leeway, but you know, I don't think it's a good idea to try to scrape every penny off the plate. Sometimes you got to be willing to compromise and work with people. And see, relationships are worth more than money.
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? Relationships are worth more than money.
Ain't no
so
question.
I'm meeting people. Listen, I've been doing this 8 months, right? I got clothes in the mall. I've sent Rick Ross clothing. I just made a pro boxer his boxing outfit who's fighting tomorrow. Shout out to Desmond Lucas and Don Somerville from Hard Hitting Promotions. They gave Pro Say an opportunity to make the pro boxing outfit. All this I've done in 8 months. I just signed a deal. I just closed a deal with the Parsippany PAL. So I'm in the game, and I'm not going to stop. Like you said, this shit ain't going to stop.
And what about you? You did some stuff with Shakur Stevens too.
Oh yeah, I did. I made some sample uniforms and some jackets for Shakur Stevenson Boxers for Life nonprofit organization. Right, I forgot about that. Yeah. So and I'm actually making some headgear for the kids in the program for that too, for the amateur group. So yeah, I mean I'm all over the place with it. Like I said, I do all this shit by myself.
You ran into Redman in the park.
Right. Redman promoted. He gave me a shout out promoting my Janessa Quad hoodies and my Pro Say high school alumni jacket. Sure. Yup. That happened too. So yeah, Sean, you know how we do it, man. We just constantly grind. Listen, I don't complain. I just keep going.
Listen, man, in relationships, and you know, you couldn't have said it. I couldn't have said it better. Relationships.
Oh, and listen, I don't know if your man is on here, Will.
Carmichael on here.
Will.
He on here.
Listen, Will, I want to thank you for trusting Add Your Tags Manufacturing with your brand to make the t-shirts and the beanies. I appreciate you. Your order is on the way. You should have it hopefully by Monday. And I hope in the future we can help you out and do more business with you. I appreciate you.
Shout out to Carmichael, man.
Yeah, man, he's a cool dude, man. He's a cool dude.
Carmichael,
like I said,
you still on here? Carmichael, say what's up to Al right here.
No question. Listen, the name of the business, the manufacturing and wholesale business, is called Add Your Tags Manufacturing. The website is on the way. But if people need merch, they could call me directly, 973-876-9169, or they can contact me on Instagram at Add Your Tags.
Hey, man, y'all reach out to Al, right? Alex S. Thank you, Alex S. Says sometimes you got to give to get. Yeah.
That's no question.
Yeah, man.
So,
hey,
Sean, listen, man, I'm not going to hold up the line. You know, Sean, I always appreciate you, man. You inspire me. You always give me good advice, good counsel. So enjoy your birthday, man, and I'm going to talk to you later.
Thank you, Al. Right. Peace, kid.
No question.
Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We all made the league and we did it and we did it. It's all about that action, keep it moving, pursue your dreams, that's how you do it, yeah. Life is
George Sousa, what up, man? Alex S, thank you for that super chat. Bettine Rivers, thank you for that super chat out in Brooklyn, man. Big Drip, what up? Support small business and people interact and appreciate their customers. Without a doubt, man. Without a doubt. I tell you that all the time, man. All the people, all the coffee shops that when I was starting my window cleaning business, that gave me the job to come and clean their windows every 2 weeks. Little diners and coffee shops. They supported me in the beginning. So when I'm riding around North Jersey and I see a Starbucks and I see a Dunkin' Donuts and I see another coffee shop over there, I think, and I will drive all out of my way to go and drive to the people that gave me their window cleaning business, to now I go and buy my coffee and my buttered rolls and my egg sandwiches from them. I support who supports me without a doubt. Asif Ali, does your relationship with God start to change in your 50s? Well, I don't know what kind of relationship anyone has. All I really know is about mine, so we're all different and we all view these types of topics in different ways. Um, I don't rap about, it's really not religion, but I try to, because it's subjective, right? We all got different relationships with our higher powers or whatever we believe, and it's a personal thing. You know, my greatest relationship, is with myself, because I can see me every day. I'm with me every day. And I know that as long as I'm living right, doing the right things, I'm not fucking nobody over, I'm not jerking nobody, I'm not playing with nobody, that the universe and the sun, moon, and stars is gonna bend for me and make way for me. It's only when I'm living foul and when I'm living wrong, don't nothing go right as it should, because you get what you put out, you know. You're welcome, Sean G, and thank you for your motivation. Keeps me charged up when my battery gets low, man. Shout out to my man Bettine Rivers over there in Brooklyn. Sean G, the rise in gas prices limiting your desire to travel around New Jersey and New York. Nah, not really. Gas, today I found some gas for $4.01 a gallon. The other day it was as high as $4.50. You know. All I know is that when the other administration was in here, before this president, gas was $1.88 in New Jersey, $1.90. And the explosion in gas prices was happening long before 2 weeks ago, before Russia went into Ukraine. So they trying to make that and use that as an excuse as why gas is high. Gas was already high. Before that, it just then got higher. Yes, it did. Y'all make sure y'all support my man Al Raj and S.A. Qua. Call him on the phone direct, man. 973-876-9169. You ain't got to feel funny. Just call him and say, yo, I just heard you on Sean's Live on YouTube. What's up? What can I buy from you? This is what I need. And then he'll take over from there. But, you see he's a channel supporter. And I met Al Raj probably about 3 years ago, bought my books, shirts, all that, came to my conference in Miami, and just came out of nowhere with this brand. And he's inspiring a lot of people I know that he grew up with, in the neighborhood he grew up with. Shout out to Central Ave and 9th Ave. All right, George, I see you, man. Y'all make sure y'all go buy my books too, man. Gunby Publishing.bigcartel.com. Yes, indeed. All right, it's 10 o'clock, man. Let me get up out of here, man. We got to get up tomorrow. Sean got his tournament down in Trenton on Sunday. Some of the top 11U baseball teams in the state will be there. And we're going to be there. Sean is going to pitch the first game. Yeah, Alex, reach out to him, man, and just tell him, say, yo, man, my name Alex. I saw you on Sean's channel. What can I do to support, man? And he gonna say the rest. Y'all make sure y'all support my man Al Rob, man. If you want to get your own label sewn in the back of your shirt with your own name, he can do that for you. He can set that up for you. All right, Stizzy, man. Yeah, yo, y'all let me get out of here, man. If you want to hear this song right here, go on my channel and the book's on gunbypublishing.bigcartel.com, man. Let me put that site up there for you. I'm gonna put the video up for this song here too, man, so y'all can see it. Put all the contact information up. Hold on. Here it is, right here. Copy. Asif Ali, thank you for that super chat. Elliot, what's up, man? Thank you. Peace to you too. Yo, this is the link for this song right here.
Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We all made the league and we did it and we did it. It's all about that action, keep it moving, pursue your dreams, that's how you do it. Yeah. Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We all made the league and we did it and we did it. It's all about that action, keep it moving, pursue your dreams, that's how you do it. Yeah. It all starts with a statement. Next step is visualization. Step 3, continue affirmations. Accompanied by faith, all based in action, moving in direction of the damn thing. Don't let nothing get in your way, doing the damn thing. When it seems like all this failed, keep your mind focused, moving so you don't fail. Cause it's easy to stop, hard as ever to keep going. So many failures, why should I keep going? I got vision, therefore I see it finish. Only way to do that is to see the finish. If you got a plan,
put your all in it.
Life's an obstacle course,
put your all in it.
Across the line, yeah, we all finish. Choose a place, all that matters is that you finish. Life is like a